Today, Sunday, November 11th, these are the original vintage 1964 Cadillac Eldorado convertible or DeVille convertible exhaust manifolds specific to 1964. These can be used on the 429, 390, or in some cases the 360 engines. You need to go ahead and check your casting numbers. I'll be turning these units over in a minute to reveal the casting numbers. The units have been cleaned, climatized with a special surface treatment to prevent corrosion. The mounting surfaces are absolutely beautiful and resurfaced, ready for mounting, and they've been Magniflux tested to make sure they have no leaks or cracks. This is the left-hand driver side unit, and this is the right-hand passenger side unit. Absolutely beautiful mounting surfaces, full integrity in terms of no cracking or leaking in the cast body. This is the right-hand passenger unit as indicated by the mounting stud for the alternator. I'll go ahead and I'll turn the units over and we'll reveal the casting numbers. And the left-hand driver side unit is a 147-5463. This left-hand exhaust manifold is the rear exhaust portal configuration used for the 360, 390, and for limited 429 cubic inch edition engines in early 65 and late 64 when they were transitioning a Cadillac from the 390 to the 429. So 1964 is basically a transitional year for the Cadillac engines. They had a lot of 390 engines continuing to be installed in the cars, as well as the introduction of the 429. So this particular casting was used from 1958 all the way through 1964 with the 390 engine, and in limited configurations on the 429, particularly the Fleetwoods and the Fleetwood Eldorado convertibles, and in some cases very limited the DeVille convertibles. They had the 147-5463 with the rear exhaust evacuation portal as opposed to the evacuation portal being in the center, which was consistent with the balance of the 429 engines used all the way through 67. Okay, and in the right-hand passenger configuration we have the 148-1668 casting number. This is unique and specific to 1964 only. You won't find this casting on any other year. This is a one-year only casting, as best as my research can identify. Okay, so the original pipe mounting flanges are still installed. The evacuation dampener and Heat-Riser Dampner is in the open position and sees in the open position, which is where you want to leave it, which is the primary fault for these left-hand exhaust manifolds going bad when they get stuck in the closed position. So in many cases you can remove the dampener entirely if you want, or you can just leave it in the open seized position to prevent any heat buildup and mitigate the possibility of the casting cracking, which again, a closed dampener heat rising baffle is the #1 cause for these left-hand exhaust manifolds of this particular casting variety for cracking. Subsequent to this year, the heat rising dampener was moved over to the right-hand passenger side exhaust manifold, which you'll see in ladder 65 429s, ladder 64 429s, all the way through 67. They have the heat rising dampener baffle on the right-hand passenger side. So these two units are absolutely beautiful, beautiful bodies, Magniflux tested, no cracks, surface treatment and climatized, beautiful mounting surfaces, ready to install. This is George in Florida. I have over 75,000 original vintage parts for the 1967 to 1970 Cadillacs, which is my heart of the range, and I have over 250,000 parts from 1959 to 1978. Today is November 10th, Sunday. Thank you very kindly.